not want to rest on my laurels and think about all the accomplishments that we made. But one that I'm really proud of is that we were able to get that municipal electric light plant raised and cleaned up, and so that no longer creates a blighting influence. And if I accomplished nothing else, or we accomplished nothing else in the last 4 years, we can always look back at that as a moment of accomplishment and pride. I think one of the biggest regrets is that we haven't been able to come up with a real solution to revitalizing our farmers market. I think that's one of our catalyst projects that we have not been able to get a serious and solid proposal that will reinvigorate and open that asset, turn it from a liability into an asset, and have it open much more often than it is.
Thank you. Former Mayor Bucci.
Well, I have to tell you, a lot is said, especially about education in this community, and I will tell you that I am extremely proud of where I put myself at years ago to fight to get the University of Maryland in downtown Hagerstown, because people today are talking about that's where we're building from, is that development. I'm also proud, of course, that our last administration purchased the old CVS building, and so that the University of Maryland could expand over into, because my vision way back in 1998 was to continue to grow the USMH into an all-day school, a night school, a place where students could live in the core of the city of Hagerstown and be able to go to school and live here with their parents or whatever. So I believe that is probably one of my most proudest achievements that I really think that we've built a lot from in the past. One of the regrets I have, I will tell you, is that in the last administration, we changed the election date and we missed out on 6 more months of governing that we maybe could have accomplished a few more things. So I'd like to get 4 more years, 4 real years with a council that has a forward-thinking mentality. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right, we'll start with Mr. Alshire. 1 minute closing remarks. Thank you all.
Thank you all for coming this evening. Really appreciate being able to talk to folks, especially to see there's so many citizens that live inside of the city here this evening. I greatly appreciate that. Just echo the mayor's comments about melt. You know, every time I go by there with my kids, we sort of watch it come down and down. What I think is even more critical to mention, and Councilmember Munson would say if he was here this evening, is we were not only able to get melt down, but we were able to get it down without spending our money. We don't own the property, unlike a lot of people believe. Private entity that owns it, the contractor that contracted to do it, could not accomplish the task within the parameters that we established, and so we had to execute our authority in having them execute the bond to remove the property. So I think that savings of about $650,000 is a pretty good accomplishment to have the building now.
Yep, go ahead. Go ahead. Mr. Bucci, just we'll move the mic all the way down. Start. You get 1 minute closing remarks.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I get to do it again. Again, I want to thank everyone who came out this evening, and again, I want to thank the Tea Party and the Washington County Republican Club. I think it's very important that people actually pay attention during campaigns and actually investigate their candidate to make sure that they make the right choice. I would only ask that you look at all the accomplishments and all the challenges and all those things of all these past administrations and all those who have been involved in it, and make a choice that you believe will move our city forward in the right direction, and at the same time be able to accomplish some goals that people really want to see accomplished. Thank you.
Likewise, I'd like to thank the Washington County Republican Club and the Tea Party, and thank everyone here for coming out. As stated earlier, I don't think I'm alone up here on this panel that shares a commitment and a passion for the city of Hagerstown. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here this evening. When I originally stated that was no way directed toward Ms. Nye. Obviously, she has a personal situation. However, I would question the commitment to Councilman Munson and some of our other challengers. As Bob just said, it is important to know the positions, know your candidates, and be informed voters. A lot of questions here this evening were directed towards change. How do we change this? How do we change that? Question I would propose to the voters: if you truly are looking for change, you cannot continue to elect the same people and expect a different result. Thank you for coming out.
I too want to thank the Tea Party Republican Committee, these volunteers who really helped put this event together. It really is democracy in action, and I'm actually really proud of all of us here, for really sticking to the substance of the issues being brought at hand. This is a very difficult year to be a public servant and to be running for election. It reminds me of a YouTube video of a TED Talk of a guy named Benjamin Barber, and you can Google it. It's called "Why Mayors Should Rule the World." And he tells a story about how the mayor of Jerusalem had a rabbi, a priest, and an imam in his office, and they're all arguing about the access to the holy sites. And he says, gentlemen, spare me your sermons and I'll fix your sewers. Okay, so that's what mayors focus on. That's what, at the city level, we're focused on. Those everyday quality of life. Are the lights on? Are the street? Is the traffic moving? Those kinds of things. But I just wanted to say, I'm a hardworking professional. I deal with issues that families deal with on a daily basis. I think I have the vision, skills, and character to continue to be the right leadership. I'm always motivated by serving the interests of people and not special interests. I'm all about turning liabilities into assets, making data-driven decisions, focusing on continuous improvement, and I think we have a lot more to do. Thank you.
Well, thank you all very much for attending tonight. Thank you to the Republican Club and the Tea Party for hosting this event for the Hagerstown citizens. I'm honored to be here. I'm very much looking forward to hopefully having the privilege of serving on City Council. I love Hagerstown. I'm excited to engage our community. I have been having a great time door knocking and getting to know the residents of our community. I look forward to meeting all of you as well. And I'm willing to put in the hard work that we need to help move Hagerstown forward. I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm honored to be in this position already and just to have this opportunity. So thank you very much.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming out, and the Tea Party and the Republican Party. And I guess what I want to say is I think I can benefit the community because I don't have to worry about supporting a family or a business. I've got 24 hours a day, and I can devote 24 hours a day to the city council. And going over the budget, these people put in a lot of time. I never realized that they put in so much time just to be a council person. But I think I can do the job, and I'm available all the time. Thank you again.
I'm going to spend my minute a little differently. I want to thank everybody here, and I think we all should be proud. I'm a liberal Democrat. I've been all my life, and here I am at a Tea Party Republican meeting, and nobody would know who is what. When we look at what's going on in our national politics, we sort of want to go bark on a daily basis and get sick watching the news and seeing what's going on. Each extremist want to call the other parties ideologues. I don't think he's still here right now, but Greg Wilson, who's a Tea Party member, is proof. Oh, there's Greg. It's proof that liberal Democrats and Tea Party folks can compromise and get together for the betterment of the community without having to be on extremes. And we collectively in this community should be proud of what we are able to do by staying away from what we see at the national level. And I'm proud to be up here with folks that unless they self-identify, wouldn't know whether they're conservative Republicans or liberal Democrats. We are all here for the betterment of the community, and I am so happy to see that so all of you are, the Tea Party is, the Republican Party is, and the community made the right choice some years ago when we put forth a referendum to say, do you want this to be a nonpartisan election? And it is, and it truly has been tonight, and I thank you, and I thank the Tea Party and the Republican Club for having us. Thank you.